Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is a paper, June 2022, and variant 51. And question number 4, we have to solve now. And the question is here, Jacob has 4 coins. One coin is biased, and the other are and thrown the probability of obtaining is 7 by 10. So it's a biased. So the chances of getting is ahead is 7 by 10, and the other 3 coins are fair. So Jacob throws all 4 coins, and number of heads obtained is noted down, represented by X. It means we have a total attention comes on head: 0 head, 1 head, 2 head, 3 head, and all 4 heads. So he said that find the value of A, B, and C. So let's try to find it. Number 1, because this 4 marks are here, 1 mark is here. So 5 marks dependency on one thing. Best idea as a teacher, I suggest you, although I can do it without tree diagram, but as a teacher, I suggest you, if we do this question with tree diagram, question becomes easy. So let's start this first branch, expand it. So 5 marks dependency on one diagram, head and tail. This is bias type. Okay, biased. So let's talk about other one. And what is the chances? 7 by 10. And here 1 minus that, so 3 by 10. I think all of you understanding. And afterwards, we have how many dice we have, head or tail. This is coming fair. So 1 minute. Okay, and this is also fair. And then I make it again, but let's expand it now. I'm not going to write the probabilities. The options are only important to know. Okay, there's a third and now 4th one. Head, tail, head, tail, and I believe you're understanding. Our major concern is how many branches in which head or tail comes. Though it is taking time, but it depends upon 5 marks, depend upon diagram, and other are fair. There's a fair die, and there's also fair. And fair is a half chance. They just show once, half. Throughout every branch, if I write it anywhere, half is there. So I'm not wasting my time in making it. All right, first question he's asking, show A value is 1, and 1 means 1 head. 1 head means naturally 1 head and 3 tails we talk about. So which branches? I think you can see that if I make it 1 head and 3 tails, and this branch is looking for 3 tails from fair and 1 head from there. All right, so this is not a hard job. 7 by 10 into 1 over 2 into 1 over 2 into 1 over 2. All right, or why waste my time? 1 over 2 coming 3 times. You can write 1 over 2 to the power 3. All right, I hope so got the idea. And this is coming only 1 time, but another we have options available plus. See, 3 tails and 1 head. What about this branch? In this we have a 3 tails and 1 head. What about this branch? So you see this one, and last 3 tails and 1 head. So 3 branches. But make sure this all three branches generate from tail of the biased. So it means tail, head, 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 sorry, tail, um, tail, tail, and head into three. Why into three? Because I said you, this is a all are generating from here means when a tail incoming in a biased. I hope you got idea. So 3 by 10 coming from here. Okay, this 3 by 10, this 3 by 10 I got from the tail. But for your knowledge, this is half, tail is half, even head also half. So half to power 3. Why power 3? Because it is coming 3 times. Even the tail or head answer is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 give you 1 to power 2 into 3 and multiply 3 logic because these 3 branches. And now if I type in calculator, so let me check. If I type in calculator, it will give me half. And this is A. So A value I'm getting is half. Sorry, 1 by 5. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this is clear. And part B, 2 heads. So let's think about B, 2 heads. Okay, 2 heads. So 2 heads means which branch is 2 head? Let me erase this all arrows. Okay, now 2 heads. So first of all, this branch, it is coming, this 2 heads and 2 tails. Okay, and then 2 heads and 2 tail is coming in this branch. So I put arrow here, and again this 2 heads. So 2 heads and 2 tails. It means 3 options are generating from here. So I am saying 7 by 10 come from where? 7 by 10 come from here. Okay, do one thing, student. Find the answer of the one branch into 3. And this is 7 by 10 coming here and half, half, half. I can see here half to power 3 into 3. So these 3 branches are covered. Okay, I hope so got the idea very clear. And now I'm going for the next. And what is the other one? So let's see 2 tails and 2 heads. What about this branch? 2 head and 2 tails, very clear. And what about this branch? No, not this one, below maybe. Yeah, this below. It means this 2 heads and 2 tails is coming here. 2 head and 2 tails. And one more is there. Where is missing 1 minute? Two heads and 2 tails. Let me check. Is it right? I copied tail, 2 tails and 2 tails, 2 heads. So it means they are one missing is somewhere. Let me check again. 2 tails, head tail, head tail, head tail is all correct. Maybe by mistake I wrote wrong. Yeah, this 2 heads. Yeah, this one, this branch. Head, tail, head, tail. I hope so clear. So these 3 branches I'm getting from here and 3 branches. So that is why the idea is very clear. So now I'm writing 1 branch into 2. So 3 by 10, 3 by 10 coming from here. So 3 by 10 and half. What about this branch, student? Half, half, half. So 1 by 8 or 1 by 2 to power 3 into 3. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, if I type the whole in calculator, so B answer is coming with us 3 by 8. And now C value I can find directly. How come? If I add them all four branches, okay. And but sorry, he said fine, fine. Even this also okay if I add this all four branches and subtract from one. So C is equals to, I'm finding it below. So C equals to 1 minus the rest all branches, and which are 3 by 80, A value 105, C by B value 3 by 8, and one last 7 by 80, 7 by 80. Okay, this is another way. All right, students, I hope so. The point is very clear. And C value is coming 3 by 10. I hope so. The concept is very clear. If we don't do this way, the other way we have, you know it very well, in which three heads comes. Three heads is a three head, one tail is a this branch, okay, and three heads, one tail is coming this branch, and three head, one tail is coming. Wait a minute, three heads and one tail. I think from top branch more coming. How more? This one in this branch, three head, one tail, and this three head, one tail. So here we have a three options, and here we have one option. So we can do even that. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. How to get a mean, students? So this values multiply, 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 and add them all. There's no need to waste time. One time to this, because, and two times to B value, which is 3 by 8. So 1 times 2, 1 by 5, plus 2 times 2, 3 by 8, plus C is 3 times 2, 3 by 10. Let me recheck. 1 time to A, 2 times 2, 3 by 8, correct answer. And 3 times to C value. And C value 3 times to 3 by 10. Last, 4 times to 7 over 80. 4 times to 7 over 80. Let me recheck. Correct. And if I type it in calculator, so so what answer is coming? Sorry, this is a 28, and final answer is coming with me is 2.2. So I hope so. The concept is very clear. Let's go for next question. Jacob throws all 4 coins together, okay, 10 times. So this is a sample of 10. And he could obtain exactly one head. All four coins are there, okay. And he mentioned that exactly one head on fewer than 3 occasions. What is fewer than 3? It means R value is less than 3. It means R value is 0, R value is 1, and R value is 2. 3 options we have. But thing is that what is a P? P is a favor of success. He talk about exactly one head, exactly one head, exactly one head. Or what is the answer? Exactly one head is 0.105, 1/5, or you can say 0.2. Okay, I'm writing 1/5. And Q is naturally 1 minus 1/5. So Q becomes 4/5. And now formula. So what formula? Binomial formula, NCR, Q to power N minus R, P to power R. N is 10. So 10C0, 10C1, and 10C2. Okay, what is the power here? The 10 and 0 subtract. What a 10 minus 0. Here 0, 10 minus 1. Here 1, 10 minus 2. Here 2. And Q value is 4/5. P value here 1 by 5. So first bracket 4/5, second bracket 1 by 5. And now student, if I type all together in my calculator, and it is coming 10C0 is 1, something power 0 is 1, 4 power 4 10, and 10C3 is 10, and 10C2 is 10 as well. And final answer is coming with me 0.678. And I believe the point is very, very clear. Find the probability Jacob obtains exactly one head, which is 1 by 5. Probability, 1 over 5. And Q is O over 5. You know it. On first attempt on seventh occasion. And seventh occasion, you know what is formula, students? Formula is probability X equal to R, Q to power R minus 1 into P. But if R value is 6 and 7, so R value 7 and 8, sorry, 1 times 7, 1 times 8. So if I plug in first time, I will plug in 7 in the place of R. So 7 minus 1, it is a very clear. So I'm writing 1 time, okay. So Q is 4 over 5. So this 7 goes here, 7 minus 1, 6 into 1 over 5. This is coming for R7. And now I talk about R equal to 8. So 4 over 5 to power 7 into 1 over 5. And if you type this in calculator, okay, and answer is coming finally 0.0944. So whenever the word first time comes, so we have to apply geometrical probability. Okay, geo. All right. I hope so. This point is clear. And the question is completely over. I hope so. You got the concept very, very clear.